Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendices had in front of me, okay? All of that, you at the music video shoot in your booty shorts, sitting on top of him meeting us up at restaurants every time we met up, I was very uncomfortable with it. And if we gonna tell it, let's tell it all.
Are you aware of what really happened to you?
No, I'm not.
Or can you talk about it?
I can talk about it, but I'm not aware of what really happened to me.
Yeah.
All I know is that I went to a friend's birthday party. I gave a friend a birthday party. Hello.
That was your friend.
Well, we ain't even gonna touch on it.
Yeah.
I came home like I would normally.
This didn't start as gossip, it started as a warning. Late last night, timelines erupted after whispers claimed K. Michelle finally decided to expose a secret she'd allegedly been sitting on for years. Fans swear a leaked audio began circulating in private chats. A tense voice claiming Tamar Braxton didn't just cross a line. She repeated a pattern. The name that allegedly changed everything dropped without mercy. Yandy. Suddenly, old interviews felt suspicious. Old beefs felt unfinished. One viral tweet read, "We ignored the signs because we loved the music." Screenshots followed, supposedly showing Tamar inserting herself into private marital drama, offering comfort that allegedly turned dangerous. K. Michelle's name trended as fans accused her of knowing too much for too long. Tamar posted nothing, and that silence screamed louder than denial. Yandy reportedly ended a live stream early after fans flooded her comments with snake emojis and broken heart GIFs. Insiders claimed phones were blowing up behind the scenes, emergency meetings being called, and lawyers quietly looping in. A blurred screenshot labeled "Do Not Leak" made rounds before disappearing. Fans believe it referenced an audio that could change how everyone sees her. As blogs scrambled for confirmation,
Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendices had in front of me, okay? All of that, you at the music video shoot in your booty shorts, sitting on top of him meeting us up at restaurants every time we met up, I was very uncomfortable with it. And if we gonna tell it, let's tell it.
one insider message went viral. This isn't about jealousy. It's about a cycle. And just when everyone thought it couldn't get messier, a new rumor claimed a confrontation already happened and someone walked out shaking. Sources close to the situation claim this alleged fallout has been—
I want to know what all the hell going on, bitch. I want to know what's going on too, bitch, okay? The lady got on the internet and said she almost died. Now listen, let me just go ahead and get this out the way, okay, before we even get to the top of the show. I don't know what happened to the lady. Okay, for those of y'all that know, I'm talking about Tamar Braxton.
I've been building for years, quietly, patiently, waiting for the wrong moment to explode. According to rumored insider messages, Tamar Braxton allegedly positioned herself as a trusted emotional outlet during vulnerable moments, offering advice that some now claim crossed boundaries. K. Michelle's alleged frustration reportedly boiled over after hearing Yandy might be the newest name added to a familiar storyline. A supposed leaked voice note, circulating briefly before vanishing, features a woman sounding exhausted, saying, "I tried to stay quiet, but I won't watch it happen again." Fans insist the tone matches K. Michelle's past emotional interviews, reigniting belief the recording was real. Tamar, meanwhile, was allegedly furious behind the scenes, accusing friends of feeding lies to blogs. A rumored burner account appeared briefly, calling the accusations projection before being deleted within minutes. Yandy's camp stayed silent.
I want him to tell his own story. You know, I don't really like telling people's story. You should ask my nieces.
Silent, which only intensified speculation. One alleged insider DM claimed Yandy confronted Tamar privately, asking direct questions and receiving evasive answers. Another leak suggested Tamar denied everything but allegedly warned that people love destroying strong women.
All I was asking was for you to go back to your stories and put Funky Dineva didn't do anything to me, guys. I was resting. I should have said something earlier. That was all you had to do, and it could have been done with on my end. Even in this very moment, that was all you had to do, and it could have been.
Celebrity reactions poured in subtly, unfollows. Cryptic captions and carefully worded quotes about loyalty and betrayal. Fans dissected.
Are you aware of what really happened to you?
No, I'm not.
Or can you talk about?
I can talk about it, but I'm not aware of what really happened to me.
Yeah.
All I know is that I went to a friend's birthday party. I gave a friend a birthday party. Hello.
What was it, friend?
Well, we ain't even gonna touch on that.
Yeah.
I came home like I would.
Every move frame by frame. Then came reports of an alleged studio confrontation involving raised voices and slammed doors, with one witness claiming someone shouted, "You're not the victim this time." Paparazzi photos surfaced showing Tamar leaving late at night, face tense, avoiding cameras. K. Michelle posted a black screen with a single sentence.
No, to be honest, I barely even know him.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like we're cool. He's not like my homie. You know what I mean? It's not like. And he just got casted in the.
Truth always circles back. That post alone fueled thousands of theories. As fan bases clashed, hashtags turned hostile, and archived clips resurfaced, many now reinterpreted as hidden warnings. Just as pressure peaked, a final alleged message leaked claiming a longer recording exists, one that names names and explains everything. But only if pushed too far. If these allegations are even remotely true.
I did not get out the car and go upstairs with Tamar when we got back to her house. Because after her and Mendices got through kissing in the back of that goddamn car, I figured they wanted to be up there privately. That is why when we got dropped off at Tamar's house, I did not go upstairs. I got in my damn car and went home because you was sitting on his lap in that goddamn Uber and y'all ass was kissing. Okay? And the shit made me damn
Then what you've just heard isn't entertainment, it's a warning shot. This is how reputations crack, how friendships collapse, how silence becomes the loudest confession. And right now, everything is hanging in the balance. The alleged recordings haven't been denied. The screenshots haven't been fully debunked. The silence from—
If anybody know who happened and what happened to your damn teeth, it's Mendices and his best friend, because they was the ones who went upstairs with you. Now, I don't know whether they was fucking your ass from the back and ran your head through the headboard or what, okay? But if anybody need to be investigated on what happened to you in your damn teeth, it need to be Mendices and his friend, because that's who went upstairs with.
From certain camps only deepens the mystery. That's why this moment matters. Because stories like this don't get clearer with time, they get buried. If you don't react, if you don't speak, if you don't engage, this narrative will be rewritten by people who benefit from forgetting. Hit like so this story stays alive. Drop your thoughts in the comments, not rumors, not hate.
About the whole thing was the fact that you don't get to go around and create media shitstorms that involve other people without their permission. That whole, my teeth fell out, and I don't know what happened. Tamar, like, sis. And then you had that Spanish lady make that video down in Miami lying. There is nobody who had the amount of mouth trauma that you had that he—
But what you believe is really happening behind closed doors. Subscribe now because sources are already hinting that more details are waiting to surface. And once they do, timelines will explode all over again. Miss one upload and you miss the piece that connects everything. This isn't just gossip anymore, it's a—
Play it. So now we finna take it all the way back to the very beginning. I knew this was how you was gonna play it. And let's be very clear here. If y'all remember when the situation first broke and about the whole mouth stuff, and I said, and the only reason you dropped that video is because, and I said, I ain't gonna do it to you. Y'all remember that? I said, and the only reason you dropped that music video real quick like this was because And I said I ain't even gonna do it. The reason you dropped that music video as quickly as you did is because people had spotted y'all ass, okay? Inappropriate relationship. Well, you tell me, Tamar, if it's appropriate or inappropriate when we're sitting at Ruth Chris and he's rubbing in between your thighs.
Accountability, perception, and power colliding in real time. Stay here, stay alert. Because when the next alleged leak drops, when the silence finally breaks, this conversation will change, and you'll want to say you were here before the truth became history.
Tamar, you gonna sit up in my face? You gonna sit up in my face with your 3 faces and tell me that you and Mendeecees did not have a conversation at that table in Ruth Chris about him putting out a statement about him and Yandy not being together no more? We really gonna do that? And he said he did a version of the letter on ChatGPT. And then you started laughing back and was like, no, you gotta go back and rewrite it to kind of make it sound like it's you. We gonna say that didn't happen? We gonna say that didn't happen? We gonna sit up here and say, after he was digging in between your thighs at that Ruth Chris, and he got up and went to the bathroom, that the conversation was, y'all, I can't. He just my friend. He just my friend. I can't. I mean, and then I said, Tamar, ain't he married? He ain't married. They not married. They just do that for the show. They not married.